Described by Carl Sagan as the first astrophysicist and the last scientific astrologer, Johannes Kepler revolutionized the study of astronomy by being willing to cast aside preconceived notions and grasp new ways of looking at problems. Kepler showed an interest and an aptitude for mathematics and astronomy as a young boy growing up in Wilderstadt, Germany. At the age of 6, his mother took him to a high place near the city to observe the Great Comet of 1577. He started publishing his works in astronomy at the age of 24, beginning with his Mysterium Cosmographicum in 1596. In this work, he defended Nicholas Copernicus' new idea of a sun-centered universe. Based on his observations, he believed that the orbits of the planets could be described using the 5 Platonic solids: the octahedron, the icosahedron, the dodecahedron, the tetrahedron, and the cube. He designed and built models of this system in hopes of gaining a better understanding of the motions of the planets and, he believed, the mind of God. As many mathematicians and astronomers did at the time, Kepler also worked on astrological tables. He believed that numerological relationships that governed music and physics could also be applied to astrology. Kepler had numerous political and religious problems that interfered with his further studies. In 1600, he refused to convert to Catholicism and was banished from his home city of Graz. He and his family moved to Prague, where he was supported by Danish astronomer Tycho Brahe after an initial shaky start. Because Tycho had had his work stolen and published by an earlier rival, he held tightly to his work, treating Kepler more as an assistant than a collaborator. When Tycho died in 1601, Kepler was appointed as his successor as the imperial mathematician. It was during this time that he derived his 3 laws of planetary motion. These laws are still taught in college astronomy and provided a foundation from which Isaac Newton built his theory of universal gravitation. Kepler realized that the planets moved in elliptical rather than circular orbits. This was a radical departure from his earlier work. It was this willingness to accept the universe as it is, rather than as he wished it to be, that makes Johannes Kepler the Planet of Mystery Cool Astronomy Person of the Week.